You know, if you live here in Taos or just have a deep love for this place, there's a connection we all feel to this land, isn't there? It's something special. It's built on the beauty, the culture, really the whole spirit of this place we call home. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about what it means to protect that home for the future. And at the very heart of that feeling is a question. One I think a lot of us ask ourselves: how do we make sure this community stays strong and vibrant for the generations that come after us? It's a big question, right? It's about taking care of this place, looking ahead, and really thinking about our shared future. And it's a question we need to be asking right now, because let's be honest, we all see the pressures building around us. We see the dry winters, we feel the growing risk of wildfires, and we know how much stress there is on our precious water. These aren't just ideas, they're the realities that are calling on us to come together and plan with some real wisdom and care. So that brings us to a new, proactive response that's starting to take shape right here in our own community. It's called the Taos Community Resilience Initiative. And at its core, it's pretty simple. It's an effort for all of us to work together right here for this place. The whole goal is to support the long-term health, the well-being, and the resilience of Taos. It's about collaboration in service of the home we love. So how does an initiative like this actually work? Well, it's not just a nice idea. It's built on a really clear and thoughtful framework, one that's designed to help us move from having scattered bits of information towards a real shared understanding. It all kicks off with an assessment, basically a way to understand our community's unique strengths and also where we're vulnerable. Then, guiding that whole process is a coalition, a network that brings together local organizations, experts, and folks just like you. And finally, all of this knowledge is going to be brought together in a public hub, creating a resource that everyone can access and trust. Now, this assessment is going to look at a lot of things: water, food, our local ecosystems. But for this explainer, we're going to zero in on one piece of the puzzle that honestly touches everything else: energy. Because energy isn't just about flipping a light switch, is it? It's what powers our homes, it keeps our water systems running, it supports our emergency services. It has a huge impact on our household budgets, our local economy, and our ability to just stay safe and warm through this cold Taos winters. For a community like ours, a resilient energy system is absolutely foundational. So the assessment is designed to look at the whole picture, from our electricity supply all the way to how efficient our buildings are. But what's so smart about this is how it connects the dots. For example, it directly links our infrastructure to wildfire risk. Why? Because we all know that in our landscape, a downed power line isn't just an outage, it's a potential disaster. It also looks closely at energy affordability, and that's about more than just bills. In a place with cold winters and lots of different income levels, the cost of just staying warm is a fundamental issue of well-being. It's about understanding these real-world impacts. Now, I know what you might be thinking. This sounds like a massive undertaking. But the first step is actually very grounded and practical. Phase 1 is all about gathering and organizing information that already exists. Stuff from our local utilities, from government agencies and community groups, to build a shared foundation of knowledge. It's not about reinventing the wheel. It's about putting all the pieces of the puzzle together so we can finally see the full picture. And you know what? We've already got some incredible progress to build on. Get this, our very own Kit Carson Electric Cooperative has built enough local solar capacity to meet 100% of our community's daytime electricity needs on sunny days. That's a huge achievement, and what a powerful foundation to build upon. This brings me to one of the biggest challenges, and really one of the biggest opportunities that this whole initiative is designed to address. See, there's a lot of great work on energy already happening in Taos. We've got our electric co-op, local government programs, nonprofits, tribal partners. They're all doing really important things. But often, that vital information is siloed. It lives in different reports on different websites, inside different organizations. It makes it really hard for any one person or group to see the whole landscape clearly. And here's the crucial point. The initiative isn't here to replace any of that good work. Not at all. Instead, its purpose is to be a connector, to weave all those separate threads of knowledge into a stronger, more complete story that everyone can access and use. It's about creating a shared resource that benefits the entire community. And a process like that has to start with listening. This first phase is all about outreach. It's about building relationships. It's about creating a foundation of trust and respectful coordination with all the people and organizations who hold pieces of this really important puzzle. And this is where the conversation gets bigger. Because building a resilient community isn't just a task for experts or organizations. For this to really truly work, it needs you. So the question really becomes, how can you be a part of this? How can your knowledge, your experience, help shape a more resilient future for the community we all care so much about? Because your personal lived experience is just as valuable as any technical data. Seriously. Have you had to deal with a power outage during a winter storm? Do you have ideas for making your home more efficient? Are you concerned about your heating costs going up? Those on-the-ground insights are absolutely essential for creating an assessment that really reflects our community's needs. The simplest and most powerful way for you to contribute right now is by just sharing your perspective. There's a community resilience questionnaire that's designed to capture what you care about, what worries you, and what you'd like to see for the future of Taos. You can find that questionnaire right at this web address. Your voice will help guide this work and make sure that it is truly centered on the community. We'd love for you to take just a few moments to fill it out and be a part of this important conversation. Thank you for taking the time to learn about this initiative and for your care and your commitment to the future of this very special place.